Welcome into DRF Daily, DRF Sportsbook's betting live stream that's coming at you each and every day that we have football, but we have a jam-packed Thanksgiving that we want to get ahead of. There's 3 games on the slate for tomorrow. Before we jump into that, as a reminder, follow us wherever you are on social media. We're right there with you. Follow us at DRF Sportsbook. Game number 2 of the Thanksgiving slate, Giants, Cowboys, another massive spread. The Cowboys are minus 9.5. And I think Vegas is buying into what happened last week. That's a game that I think we throw out. And even for the Giants, they lost 31-18. I don't think that's indicative of who these Giants are. And I don't think that massive win by the Cowboys is indicative of who the Cowboys are. I think we're buying way too much into both of those. I think these teams are relatively similar. They're both 7-3 this season. Granted, they do it vastly different ways. The Giants have just a 0.1 point differential. The Cowboys have a massive 8.4 point differential, and they've played essentially the same strength of schedule. The Giants 19.8, slightly tougher by 0.5 points. The Cowboys have a 19.3 strength of schedule. We figure that out by taking the power rating of all of our teams. So like the Bills are 30 in their power ratings. The Dallas Cowboys are, I believe, 29 or 30 in the power ratings. So you add up what their power rating overall is, divide out by the number of games. Higher the number, the more difficult their schedule is. If you want to check out all of the power ratings, we post them weekly on DRF Sportsbook Instagram. Just search up DRF Sportsbook and we're right there. But the Cowboys, the computer thinks this is more like Cowboys minus 18, and I just do not understand that. But when you look at it from, I guess, the computer point of view, the computer, our power rating system, StatFox, thinks the Cowboys are a bona fide Super Bowl contender. They have them right up there with the Buffalo Bills. Our computer also thinks Buffalo Bills are the best team in the NFL. And they don't think the Giants are even in the realm of being a true playoff contender. I know their record says they are, but the computer thinks they're a fraud. And that's why you see the power line there at minus 18, which is just an absurdly large spread in this game. This is a divisional game. They tend to play each other close. They're both, and I think this line from the computer of the power line and the line made by Vegas is just swayed based off of Sunday's results. Not extremely swayed, but I think you're getting a couple points that you might not have gotten otherwise. And honestly, maybe I'm looking at this with too much of a college football angle, but I think the Giants were overlooking the Lions. The Giants went into that one 7-2. You're seeing what the Cowboys are doing. You know you have the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. And like I said, this isn't a normal Thursday game. This is essentially like a Super Bowl. Players want to play on Thanksgiving. This is a big moment for both of them. So I wouldn't have been surprised if the Giants just completely overlooked the Detroit Lions and had their eyes set on this game. And with that in the theory, I don't see the Cowboys being able to cover a nearly double-digit spread. And also the way this line has moved, we've watched the Cowboys open at minus 8, and they've gone all the way up an entire 1.5 to minus 9.5. 63% of the bets are on the Cowboys in this game. I'm all over the Giants at plus 9.5. And I'm even thinking I'm going to sit on my hands maybe a little bit, wait until we get a little bit closer to kickoff, check it in the morning, see where it goes. If this line moves up to minus 10 and 10, minus 10.5, and is a double-digit spread, hammer it, going 2 or 3 units on that one. I feel really confident that the Giants will be able to cover this one. The Giants have the formula to beat the Cowboys. We saw what the Green Bay Packers did. They did it with over 200 yards rushing. You pound the rock against the Cowboys. You make Micah Parsons think twice about if he's going to dive in, if he's going to stay out and cover the quarterback. And I think they have what it takes. And by they, I mean the New York Giants have what it takes to beat and to neutralize this Dallas defense. Dallas is 19th in the league in rush defense EPA. Giants are 11th in rush, 9th in rush EPA, and 11th in rush DVOA. Saquon Barkley's having a resurgence, and the way that they set up their passing attack is just an extension of the running game. And so I really think the Giants will be able to kind of pick apart and keep this one close. I don't think the Cowboys win this game, but I think the Giants can keep it close. I'm on the Giants plus 9.5, and I'm going to keep checking back on this line. It's shown that it's moving up. It started at minus 8. It's all the way up to minus 9.5. Sharps are on the Cowboys. The public's on the Cowboys. Not often you get those two aligned. And I think this line continues to move up. People are really high on the Cowboys after last week. There's going to be a lot of betting on this game from the public, so the public may even sway this line more than normal. And I think the Giants have what it takes to keep it close. The Giants have done this in all of their games this season. They know how to keep it close going into the fourth quarter, and they're going to make you sweat it out. And because of that, I don't see the Cowboys being able to win by 10, 11, 12, or more points. I think the Giants are able to keep it a game. And I think this is going to be a really good game. The Giants might have an opportunity to pull off the upset. I did a Madden sim yesterday. The Giants won. It's not outside the realm of possibility. They have what it takes. They stack up perfectly with the Dallas Cowboys. Saquon might have to have a fantastic season high game, career high game. But I mean, the Cowboys' rush defense isn't the best in the league. It's in the bottom half, 19th in rush defense EPA, expected points added. Each time you rush the ball against this Dallas Cowboys team, they're 19th in stopping it. The Cowboys, extremely capable offense, a really good defense. Don't buy into last week, though. Maintain kind of that feeling. I'm on Giants +9.5.